So the finals may be behind us, but the news cycle continues to spin in Cleveland. The Cavaliers are reportedly moving toward promoting Kobe Altman to the general manager position, while this guy, all-star point guard Kyrie Irving, is reportedly seeking a trade from the team. Welcome into our NBA TV studios, everybody. I'm Kristen Ledlow, alongside the NBA champion Steve Smith. A lot having gone on in just the last 24 hours. I
mean, Kristen, I was in my backyard swimming, and my son told me that Kyrie has requested a trade. I thought I was going to drown.
Yeah, he had to get a haircut before we came out. He was not ready for this at all.
Kyrie asking for a trade. That shook up the NBA world.
Well, we're welcoming in our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, to help break down what has gone on in these last 24 hours. DA, first and foremost, you confirmed these reports that Kyrie Irving is potentially looking to exit Cleveland. What led to this decision? What could happen next?
Well, Kristen, look, Kyrie Irving thinks that, he should run a team. He should be the face of a franchise. You can argue that. You can say he's delusional, but he's been in 4 All-Star games. He's won an NBA title. He's been on the Olympic team. He's been on the World Cup team. He is one of the best players in the league. And from what I've been told, he just wants an opportunity to lead a team again. I mean, obviously, any team with LeBron James is going to be the lead dog, right? We all know that. So Kyrie has been in this kind of Robin role the last 3 years, and apparently wants to be Batman again. So that's where it is. That doesn't mean that Cleveland has to grant him that wish, but that's what he is asking for.
And DA, I am so confused. Like I said earlier, to hear this news, I understand, obviously, they didn't beat the Golden State Warriors, but I'm looking and saying, could they go back 4 times? And then we hear this news that you report. DA, is there any possibility that he's just trying to get ahead of LeBron James trying to leave? Because I just can't put my head around it that he doesn't want to be Robin next to Batman. And he was kind of more than Robin, in my opinion. But can you give me more, DA? It has to be more.
Yeah, no, Smitty, I mean, I think you have to at least allow for that to be a possibility, right? I mean, if he thinks LeBron is leaving after next season, which a lot of people around the league believe is going to happen, and he knows that the Cavaliers haven't really been able to improve the team with the players and the picks and everything that they have so far this offseason, then maybe, yeah, he's getting ahead of it. He wants to go somewhere else instead of being the guy in Cleveland, because he was the guy in Cleveland and they didn't do very well those 3 years. Now, that team wasn't very good. I'm not blaming it all on Kyrie Irving, believe me. But, yeah, I mean, you have to allow that that's a possibility, that maybe he's being proactive in this and saying, I don't want to be the last guy to turn out the lights in Cleveland after LeBron leaves. So that's possible. It still seems odd to me because, as you mentioned, they could have – if they come back, if they do nothing else this summer, they are still the overwhelming favorites in the East to get to the finals again. And, Smitty, you know this. Every team is one ACL away from the lottery. Every team. And so one turned ankle, one bad bounce for Golden State, and Cleveland's right there. I mean, look, it was a very competitive series. Now, Golden State won the important moments in that series, and they won 4-1, but that doesn't mean it was, a rout by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, Cleveland was in those games. So it is surprising that he's doing this now, but maybe, to your point, maybe he wants to get ahead of the parade instead of being behind it.